Oh, yay! It's Saturday, yay! Saturday, yay! You arriving, yeah? I'm arriving. How about you? Are you here? Are you here now? Are you live? Are you on the replay? Let's take a nice deep breath. Smile. Oh, and joy. Feel the joy. Oh, yes. Those 3 keys to reset anywhere, anytime, help you make it a great day. The wise way. Today we're talking about community catalysts. Well, if you've been around, you know I've been calling myself a community catalyst for a while. I am a catalyst. I get things going like the spark. Catalyze, ignite, get going. One of my first programs was just get going. I think way back in 2018, that's the beginning. Just get going, get going, get going. What are you waiting for? Get going. I was just on a call with a new a fella from Pakistan who joined the trial for the Wise Skool building community. We had a nice conversation about not getting bogged down in all the niche and the classroom and the setup and the preparation, but to just start. That's my thing, my Skool quick start. You start. And if that doesn't quite work, you start again and you start. But you got to start to figure out where you're going. You can sit and think about your niche and your value statement and your audience and how you don't know anybody, and you can come up with more and more excuses, or you can just start. Just start. So that's what we're here to talk about today. Some of my community containers that help people get going. And if you don't know me yet, hi, I'm Wendy of Wiseman Integrative, based currently in Folsom, California. Distinctive by nature. That's their slogan, and it fits me too. I'm not for everybody, and I am not your standard 50-something sensation. But then again, who is? What is this norm thing people talk about? We're all unique, brilliant individuals in our own way, perfect as you are. That's right. Max was grumbling over there. I think I disturbed his morning napping. He has so many times a day to be napping. Now, running across the bottom, because I didn't turn it off last time, is the ease.wise with Wendy, which takes you to the Wise Success Accelerator, is what I'm calling it now, the Wise Enjoy Ease Experience. I've done a little bit of renaming, rebranding, but it's all the same thing that I've been talking about for years. Essentially, Wise Life, simplifying healthy happiness for longevity success and earning more with less effort. Yay! Who doesn't want that? Yay! Feels good. Snap, crackle, pop. And there's still 10 spots left for this super special. Instead of $3,650, it's only $1,025 because it's currently October of 2025, 10/25, and it expires on 10/25, the 25th of October. So there's only 5, 6, 7 days. We're in the last week. There's 10 seats available. This is a one-time access pass for ongoing access. You get a 6-week accelerator, one-to-one, working with me, and specific group interactions. But it's really about that 6 weeks one-to-one with me, which is way valuable right now, to help you get going, to break through those self-limiting beliefs and behaviors, and to get yourself set up for success with less effort. Streamline your success, and so you can go with the flow and enjoy the fun-loving freedom that you crave. More time, more money, more energy. These are the things over 40 and in your 30s and 20s these days people want, right? Because I specialize in working with folks over 40, leaders, founders, coaches, creatives, multi-passionate creatives like me. Find that focus, channel that energy, and stop spinning out, feeling stuck or stagnant. Life, midlife, we get in these ruts, and it doesn't have to be that way. You can design your dream life, and it can be super simple and support you even while you're off adventuring in the mountains, as you will see Max and I will be doing all next year, as we take to road life with dogs, which is one of my containers. Speaking of containers, I'm pouring my coffee. The French press is ready now. Oh, yes. So welcome to Saturday Sessions. This is the Weekly Wise, where I take you through things. Today we're going to talk about the ease framework once again, and how that is a catalyst. Come on, coffee. I'll let that sit there for a minute. I just reopened the WOW Women Leaders Network. Was previously named, and before that it was Women Wellness Leaders. Its first iteration in August of 2024, when I built that and grew with no ads, no big social following, no big email list. I took that community into the top 1,000 of all Skool communities in 20 days before my life melted down and it kind of fell by the wayside. But we're bringing it back, refresh, renew, revitalize you and your community too, right? And it's really exciting because some of the women that have stuck around and some of the new women that have joined in and some of the women that have come back, we're all powerful voices and catalysts for change in so many different ways. Angela Perry is doing like a CEO, helping women with their business stuff. Angela Neufield does Create, Heal, Shine and School of Purpose, a lot of deep, wonderful work to help you really clear the way and live fully, feel alive again, and make the most of your days your way. Yeah. And so many amazing people. DG Donaldson and her Hope Punk Entrepreneur Alliance. I've been really active with TNT, Tiffany Noel Taylor, and Bring Your Own Business, BYOB. Bring Your Own Business is another Skool community that I've been working with. In fact, it was her that was the catalyst for me really diving into the reboot of this community. Wow. Community catalyst. It's for women only. I have other communities for you fellas, but this one is women only. Keep that woman only energy. Wow. We're outstanding women. Wow. World of women. Wow. Women of wealth. Wow. Women of wonder. Wow. Women of woohoo. Whatever it is. And our meetups are called powwows, of course, because I'm that kind of dorky, delightfully dorky doer of doing. Oh, look, here's a demo over on the side for ease. See what happens when I click that. Grow with ease. It looks like it's just a tile. But here's the framework, and it applies To all, I was writing this wonderful comment that then the Skool app disappeared for me. I was helping to explain to someone that it's the framework that helps you break free and grow with ease, really, in any area of your life, whether it's a physical pain, stress, tension, or actual chronic pain, or a business drain, your energy or your dollars or your clients are just, disappearing. And how do you break out of that funk, that rut, right? And maybe it's a relationship strain. I'm not a relationship coach, but these simple steps can be applied to all these different aspects of your life and your well-being, for body, for business, for being, well-being in all aspects of the wheel of life. You explore, you have awareness that something needs to change, something isn't right? You're getting these signals from your body or your bank account, right? Or your partner that something needs to change. Yeah. And let me make sure my little face is still up here. And so you take that awareness and you direct your attention, you focus your attention on finding what is it that needs to change, right? Instead of just numbing out and going, I can't deal with it, or I'm never going to change, it's all over, catastrophizing, which is a highly inefficient use of your creative resources. Trust me, I know, I've been there. A lot of catastrophizing last year that really created situations that didn't need to be that bad. So my energy was going to catastrophizing and making these unpleasant situations come to be. So focusing that attention so that you can move forward efficiently, effectively, and create some real change instead of just chasing quick fixes and soothing the symptoms. Oh, that feels better for a minute, but nothing really changed and I'm still in this position again. Focus the attention. Get curious, explore, non-judgmental, curious observation, seeking the source, revealing the root so that you can finally come up with solutions. And then your attention, I talk about how I'm in this room. I'm aware that I'm in this room. I'm aware that there's a door, but you're not going to find the door just by being aware. You have to focus your attention, explore, and find the door. And that's what draws you. That's the transition into activation that moves you into action, right? It's like the writing reflex of infants. Their gaze is what pulls them forward into crawling, into lifting the head. Yeah. And it's the same with your attention here, moving you towards your first steps into action. Because if you don't take those first steps, you're not going to go anywhere. You don't focus your attention and you don't move into action, you're not going to create any change. Some change might happen to you, but it might not be quite what you want either. So attention and activation. And then once you get going, you can pick up the pace a little bit. You can put your foot down on the accelerator a little bit harder. You can, add a little, okay, this is feeling good. All right. But then, oops, you trip up a little bit. You got to do some course correcting, some adjustments. That's the adaptation phase, scaling, expanding, enhancing your efficiency, your effective efficiency as you grow forward, right? And then those three are the pillar phases of the Wise Life formula that came before this fabulous framework, this fabulous new framework that helps you become the catalyst for change in your life. In a flywheel kind of thing, you just roll through it. All right, and now we can make this better and this better and this better. Yeah. Attention, activation, adaptation. That's the wise way. We applied it to movement, to meal, to mind. Move, meal, mind. M3 plus A3 equals happier, healthier humans. H3. That's we. But now, in addition to that fabulous formula, I have this fabulous framework to help you go step by step. Just make it clearer and clearer. That's how you create ease, clarity, specificity for flow. So you can let go. And it's just going. That's when it becomes effortless. Your health can become effortless. Your business can become almost effortless. Your finance can become almost effortless. Your relationships can become almost effortless. You can grow with ease and flow with ease and enjoy ease lifelong. I know, right? I have to laugh at myself when I get on rants like that. Let's pause for a sip of whatever your beverage is. So it was 7 a.m., 7:15 a.m. for me, and 7:15, 7-ish p.m. for the guy in Pakistan. I love this global environment of the 5:30 a.m. call. Well, it's 5:30 for me. It's like, what, 6 something. It's evening for Will, and it's nighttime for Violetta over on the other side of the world. I really love these calls where we're all in different time zones, but we're all here now, right? And that's what this is about. So the enjoy is the fourth step that I realized is really, the circle around the Venn diagram of move, me, mind, attention, activation, adaptation. It's that all-encompassing sphere. Just that gratitude, that thanks, that the joy, infusing joy and joy. When you generate joy, you don't have room for all those doubts, the catastrophizing, the worry, the anxiety, the shit that holds you back from living the life that you want. So that is the fabulous framework. Now, I'm once again going to encourage you to hit that QR code up in the corner, because this deal is going away. There's 10 seats left, and it's absolutely incredible. You get to work one-to-one with me, moving through these steps. Let me just show you where that QR code goes, and it'll tell you a little bit more about this. Here, let me make it bigger. Woo! It's the WISE Accelerator, the Enjoy Ease Experience, whatever. Life's too short to feel stuck, scattered, disconnected, stagnant, right? So break free. Why do you want to do this now? Because every minute you delay and you're getting in your own way, you're not creating that ease, that flow. And the more the constriction and the restriction and the blockages build up, the less flow there is. And eventually the whole system's going to break down. It's like the little nagging, my neck's a little stiff, but I'll ignore it. I'll power through it. I'll just take some pills, or I'll put some potions and lotions on it. And then next thing you know, I woke up and just suddenly couldn't move my neck. And you say that it just happened and it was sudden, but you'd been ignoring the signals for weeks. You get it? So the longer you delay, the worse it gets. And that pain example is just very clear and poignant, isn't it? Have you ever been there? Oh, my back just went out. No, it didn't. You were ignoring the fact that you were gaining weight, that you were working and lifting from your back instead of your knees. You were ignoring the call for your back, from your back, to get up out of that chair and take a little walk, right? But then suddenly my back went out. It's accumulation over time. And the longer you wait to address these issues in your body, in your business, in your well-being, in all aspects of your life, the worse it's going to get and the more it's going to cost you. Not only are you pouring money down improper avenues trying to fix it for short-term temporary fixes, but you're not creating any solutions. You're also incurring more expenses down the road when you're falling apart, and they have to try to put you back together as best they can. That's a lot of money, whether it's physicians or psychotherapists or the pay to be poor fees that happen when you fall behind. It gets more and more expensive. So don't let this deal pass you by. And here, yes, previous clients say they started feeling the benefits day one. Some of you might feel better right now just listening to this call, listening to me talk, watching my videos. It's that simple. It doesn't have to be so complicated. So over these 6 weeks, we'll take you through applying this framework to whatever it is you're going through. Whether we were building a Skool community for you to amplify your income, whether we're clearing some blocks in your current stagnant community so that it can flow and grow again, whether we're doing that for your energy in your business. I'm not feeling it anymore. Midlife, isn't a crisis, it's a crossroads, and there's some pivoting and changing, whether you become an empty nester or you're realizing that this career isn't what you want to do with your life anymore. Whatever it is, it's a calling for change, right? It's a call to action. It's a crossroads, not a crisis, unless you make it a crisis. And that's going to become costly. So it's your choice. Yeah, I started the cycle for some folks on the 13th. It expires on the 25th, and you get ongoing community membership, group calls, monthly flywheel focused cycles, 21 days. I have the 3 calls in the groups on the 1st, the 10th, and the 20th to work through and through and through. And you have a lot of access to me right now because there's not a lot of people I'm working with. So that means you get more individual attention. Let's hop on over to the Explore Wise School Building community. This is free and public. You can come and learn more about communities and becoming a catalyst for yourself, whether you're building a school community or you're just a leader in your own home, which is a small community, right? Or in your local sorry, I got caught up on a on a word about your city. your local, there's some word my brain is trying to find. It's like, yeah, the computer's going to freeze and it's going to be blue screen of death from my face, right? Explore Wise School Building. Now, when you go to explore.wisewithwendy.com, which is over under my name, explore.wisewithwendy.com, it'll bring you just right here to the thread where you can see what's going on. And here, I'll show you. Open an incognito window. It's going to get bright. Share this tab instead. There you go. So this is what happens. You can see I'm not logged in and I'm prompted to join down here. But you can come and read these things and learn more about Skool and how cool it is. And it's pretty awesome. This is a brand new community I just started. It's notice you can't like. You get prompted to set up an account, which is free. It's quick and simple and free. Doesn't cost you anything. And then you can like and comment and DM me and ask questions. And then you can join the community for free and get a one-to-one call and a 5-day challenge. But yeah, these are some great articles that I wrote that'll help you, why you feel stressed when nothing's wrong and how to fix it with ease. It's my YouTube channel video. The new community I started for my old friends and punk rock party. It's a quick, fun little group. Oh, it opened a new tab. This is how simple it can be to start a community. You just toss a couple of images up and put a sentence here and a sentence here. And there you go. But you can't see this one because it's a private community. All you can see is this page. Whereas in Wise School Building, you can look through a whole lot of, let me go back to this tab, have a sip of coffee. You can look through all of the posts and things that myself and some other people are going to start making. I have a pool of experts here, but yeah, how to stick with one thing, about school and the weekly Wise replays here. I put those up here, and Skool Stats is coming. All kinds of exciting new releases are coming to Skool. So this is a lot about Skool. And also, this isn't a money-making site, though. This is about growing with ease and creating your dream life. It's about self-improvement, self-development, personal growth, leadership development, leading yourself, your home, your life, leading your life so that you go and grow where you want to go. This is another great community I just joined. Offers and Collaboration Zone. I'm in a couple of those. There's another one called the Classifieds, which basically made the classroom into like a classifieds, an old classifieds from a newspaper. We all have like little classroom tiles that are serve as little ads. I put this in there, this one, which we can't access because I'm in the incognito, but you can see, look, there's a free course you can go through right here. It's 100% free. You can come and check this out. And they're terrific tips that you don't even have to join the platform to enjoy. So, you can check out some of these other communities that I belong to. And this is 100% free, open to anybody. Yeah, that's me giving value to the world because I'm passionate about creating a better world together as happier, healthier humans. Yeah. And that means making these choices, choosing joy over catastrophizing, choosing joy over worry, choosing joy over irritation, and resetting, right? When you catch yourself feeling irritation or frustration, then and joy, right? It's your choice. You choose to cultivate joy. What's going on with the music? Is it supposed to be rain or something? So here's a little post. The pool guy, the dog was barking the other day, and the pool guy was there, and I went out to see, and he saw my hat, and he's like, "Oh, have you done the games?" And he struck up this conversation about school and how cool school is, and it's not just a community thing. Your idea of online community, it's not just a course container. It's not a place to go and consume more content. We've got enough of that all over the internet, right? We're in the age. I gotta fix that. Try a little chill hop. That was driving me nuts. Lo-fi static. All right, we'll just turn the music off. There we go. That's better. Back to what I was doing. The pool guy, yeah. Skool, the way it's set up, Alex Hormozy talks about this, and I'm working on it. I have some deep research going for some stats and things about, he's talked about how great it would be for realtors or plumbers or local businesses to boost customer loyalty, retention, and referrals and increase revenue without adding workload. There's so many ways to use Skool that isn't just an online community with courses, right? But you got to think outside the box, right? I'm in a community that's an RPG, a role-playing game, where we answer the polls, and it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons or something like that. And he rolls the die, and there's these scenarios, and there's a couple teams that eventually will end up meeting, but it's brand new, and it's not an online alert, it's not a course container. It's an interactive experience. But then there's some that are just like ads, like the whole community is like a classified or an advertisement for a business. And there's some that are just hangouts. So there's a lot of different ways that you can build. And I'm working on some local, a community hub that is a great place for local communities to come together and connect. Not on that other platform where you never see the posts until maybe 2 weeks later, if ever at all, and you get fed a bunch of ads and a bunch of drama and a bunch of BS, and you get throttled. It's like, no, none of that. So let's go back over here. Well, discover communities. Let's look at all these amazing communities. The punk rock one has a new community in the music category. It's like number 450 or something right now, waiting for some more people to join today. But look at all these amazing things: kirtan, guitar, tons of guitar communities, piano, engineers, producers, all kinds of great stuff. And then, there's my punk rock community. There's a metal community that are just, like more hangouts than they are. There's DJs. There's a bunch of DJs, drummers, so much cool stuff. I know this is going a little fast. Don't get dizzy. Sit down. My Drag King Den community is in hobbies, where these gals with the number one modern calligraphy community, they just do a monthly drop, right? And then they kind of support the community, but the community you sign up and you get a monthly calligraphy training. And then there's the classroom with the other ones that are accumulated. So many great things. You can do almost anything. And I'm here to get you started, help you just get started and not get overwhelmed by, I don't know what to do, or I don't have anybody to, I don't have any money for ads. I don't have anybody to invite. And I'm here to help you just get started, get over those self-limiting beliefs. That's what they are. Self-improvement. And there's a bunch of money schools that are moving over to self-improvement. So I've noticed my rankings changing as other communities slip out of the money category where they should be and come over here, skewing the focus. But just spend some time here exploring and get over yourself and just start. I'm here to help. I am the catalyst that makes it super simple. Of course, there's tons of health and fitness communities. A lot of good stuff going on here. Both of those I've been in. They're great stuff. Yeah. So let's go take a look at, once you're in Wise School Building, you want to learn a little bit more, you can come to the About page, but mostly you just need to click that join button and come on in and get your 5-day challenge and your one-to-one call with me. Skool Quick Start, your catalyst call, get you unstuck, get you going, get going. And then you get into the Wise School Building is the next. Why is it open in the next tab? I gotta fix this link. But yeah, you can come join here. This is going to be a tier underneath the other one. And this is where I will actually do it with you, done with you, right? And you can upgrade to have me really, really start working with you, but you can get it done so fast. So it takes under a minute to set up your school. You can get it really, it's under a minute to sign up. It's under 3 hours to really be set up and growing with your first couple of members. And definitely you can monetize, make your first money in the 14-day free trial with me by your side to help you not get caught up in a lot of the common traps. And I know the traps. I have been 100% active on this platform since February of 2024. Here's my profile. That's what this green bar means. That is the flame, is at least 10 activities a day for 30 days in a row. And I've been that active since before they had this fire thing. That's what they call going all in. So I've made some mistakes. I've seen some people do some skeezy things, and I've learned a thing or two, and I'm here to help you grow through. And I got to remove some of those. Right now I'm highlighting these 4 communities. I have helped build 10s, 20s, 40, 50, probably 100 communities already. I need to get my metrics down on that. But the Explore Wise School Building we looked at is the free public where you can just come and browse, no commitment, right? None of this is ever a commitment. I was telling Muhammad on the call today, I'm like, look, you can waste more time thinking about your niche and how you don't know anybody, or you can just start and invite some people and start having conversations so that it becomes clear what you want to do and who wants to work with you, right? And if it doesn't work, you can just cancel and start another 14-day trial. No commitment. We get so locked into all this, like, oh my God, I don't know what to do, that we don't move forward. So I'm here to help you cut through that, to narrow it down, to focus it, to funnel it, to create, to unlock ease, to grow with ease, and to flow with ease. And on the last page, it said, here, let's go back one. Back. over here where it says upgrade to Wise Schooler. Well, Wise Schooler is now a part of, you can change tabs now. There you go. Is now a part of the Wise Leaders Enjoy Life Network. In preparation for the subscription tiers model coming, I've consolidated a few communities. The Pain-Free Vitality community, the Wise Schoolers, and the Enjoy Ease community are all one container here now, because it's about helping leaders over 40, mostly, some younger, are in here as well, because these days you hear more and more 20 and 30-year-olds going, I feel old. And a lot of times they're physically almost older than some 50 and 60-year-olds I know, because of the sedentary lifestyle, the poor lifestyle choices, and the digital devices, the disconnection of digital devices. So this is to break free from the burnout, to live, love, lead, and earn with ease. and you want to come on in to explore, activate, scale, and enjoy. Yay! It's a wonderful place. And I just put my new book in here too, which is very exciting. There it is. Get wise and enjoy success in a chaotic world. Live, love, lead, and earn with ease. And the introduction and part 1 are drafted and have been read by some people. So very exciting. 68. That's the year I was born. Yep. Now you know. Hey. So this is a great community, and it's free right now too. You can come on in for free and check it out and hang out. You want to do that before the price goes back up, because that'll be going back up soon. Now, one of the core tenets of this community that helps you be a catalyst in your life is the the action for happiness. It's almost, what time is it? Yeah, 8:36. That's when I start to peter out in solo live streams. But the action for happiness, they encourage sharing of this calendar every month. They give you prompts to help integrate action for happiness, to be happier and kinder together. So they're like little catalysts for you to take action, ignite. Yes, and we do that. Okay. Where did Wendy go? I know. I hope you're enjoying the calendar. Catalyst, a person or thing that precipitates an event, a substance that increases the rate of reaction without itself undergoing any permanent chemical changes. What is it in simple words? It speeds up the reactions. It makes things happen, in other words. It helps you get going. Yes, you can. A person can be a catalyst, meaning they are someone who causes or speeds up a significant event or change in others without being consumed in the process. Get that? Without being consumed in the process. You can scale your business without self-sacrificing. You can live well with less effort. A person who inspires a group to take action, facilitates a process for others, or acts as a spark to ignite a larger movement or shift. Boom. There you have it. Inspiring action. Facilitating progress. Catalyst. Are you serving as a catalyst in your own life? Or are you serving as a hindrance to the progress you wish to see? So every day we have the daily category where I take the daily prompt and I add a little bit of beef to it. It gives you 3 ideas to integrate, to implement, to take action. It gives you 1 to 3 quotes for extra motivation and a reflection prompt, kind of like another integration phase to help you actually make it work. We've got people that interact here. We've got a nice little handful of activity growing in this community. And it's going to grow a lot faster now that it's free and it's combined the other 2 communities. So that's very exciting. We have the goals tab where you can track your own goals and you get prompts to track your goals. The wins tab to celebrate. Oh, what happened there? Something must be miscategorized. The ease category for the challenge and the book. And some videos, 3 simple steps to live well with less effort. Now, over here in the WOW community, Catalysts that I talked about, and there's also a queer community Catalysts coming up for queer folks only, a paid group. This is a paid group, $9, $50 a year. If you're tired of women's groups that feel like lipstick layered pyramid schemes, collaboration over competition, growth without grind, leadership without loneliness. This is a wonderful place, the reboot, to help you manage stress, prevent burnout, lead with vitality. Be a catalyst for yourself and for others. Lead well without sacrificing yourself, right? Another thing in midlife is a lot of caretaking. People will burn out taking care of others. A lot of coaches go through this, healers and people in service. will just give so much that they burn out. And we're here to help stop that, to grow and scale with ease, not overwhelm or burnout. So, and of course, there is that special focus on Skool, right? Starting a school, growing a school, going for the star with the Skool if you want. I've got some folks that we're all working together to do that, or transitioning your group from a different platform over to Skool. Some folks are challenged by getting their Facebook groups transitioned over here and activated. I have a group that is a lot of people from Instagram, and I'm having challenges activating them because I did not start with the seed members. It's so important to just start with the ABC 1, 2, 3 of simple school building, the simple quick start. And I'm here to help you go through that and grow through that. Here's the Road Life with Dogs site I was talking about. Max and I are going to be touring North America next year. It's going to be super exciting. Probably head out around my birthday before or after, in that transitional time between quarter 1 and quarter 2, we'll be out there and traveling around, living on the road with dogs. Here we are in the Subaru, which we ended up living in earlier this year for a brief bit. Drag King Den for performers, performing artists, another one of my hobby communities. Growing quickly. I'd love to I'm starting a magazine from it as well, Kings and Things magazine. And we'll probably offshoot a burlesque community and a cabaret community as well. Various things helping performers create, either these can be like promotional profiles. It doesn't have to be a community. You can turn these tabs off. Classroom, calendar, and map are all tabs you can turn off. So it can just be like a thread. It can just be like a profile promo that is, like attracting people to book you. There's so many different ways you can use a Skool. And here's the Folsom Local one that it's hasn't quite gotten started yet, but I set it up with the basics. Oops, not the basics. I need this. I need an image here. I thought I put that image there, but yeah, that's simple. That's all you need to get going. See, here's an example that those other tabs are turned off, because it's more about the community conversations, fun, events, business, in search of, ask, updates, right? And share. Now, this is how simple it is. When you sign up, you get this wonderful itinerary that Skool gives you to help you download the app. It's easier to interact with. Write your first post, invite 3 people, set your cover image, your description, and it gives you this 2-minute video that will.
As a school owner, you get 2 main things: your own school and Skoolers, which is a community for school owners. You can switch between communities like this. Here's how your school works. There's a community tab for posts and comments, a classroom where you can create courses, a calendar to create calls or events, a map where you can see where everybody is, and an About page. This is your sales page to tell people what's inside. Growing your school is simple. Put your school link in your bio, post about it on social media, and weave it into everything you do. People will visit your About page and become members. Over 60K community owners collectively earn over $1 billion per year doing this. To customize your school, click Settings. You can turn tabs on or off like this. Set a price for membership, enable plugins, see metrics, get payouts, and more. Being a member is the fastest way to understand what makes a good school. Skoolers is a great example. The main things are community for announcements and discussion, calendar for attending weekly school news calls, and classroom where you can learn best practices. Skool is full of passionate people earning full-time incomes doing everything you can think of. Check out Discovery to see everything Skool has to offer. You'll learn a lot by seeing what others are doing. To get started, complete the checklist. Set the mood with a cover image and description. Invite 3 people to get the party started. Write your first post like this, and download the mobile app. Oh, and one last thing. Type "Let There Be Cat" in your search bar to get a friend to keep you company while you get things started. Let's have some fun.
There. Quick and simple. And yes, the cat is totally cool. Funky cat. Ooh. So I'd like to point out, let's turn that off. And you can remove the cat by putting shoe cat in the search bar. I would like to point out that when that was made, you'll notice that it said 60,000, over 60,000 members, and then it showed that there were 74,000. It is now 100 and almost 77,000 school owners in this schoolers community. That is how fast it's growing. It took them 4 years to get to the first million, and now they add another million every 2 weeks. So that's billions of eyeballs on your discovery page. And the Skool organic is like 20% of many people's conversions. They're about to release new statistics that show you where the traffic's coming from, so you can really hone in on maximizing that. And astounding growth here. We're like the wild, wild west, the fresh new frontier. And now is the time to hop on and to get going, to get set up, to get growing, to make those first mistakes, so that as more people come, you're more solidified and you can become more of a go-to expert, like I have become, like I am becoming. And it is very, very exciting. And lucky for you, I'm here to help. So come on in to this Explore Wise School Building free community, join and get on that call with me. Get on your quick start call, get unstuck, stop wasting time, money, and energy. You're not getting any younger. It's not getting any better while you sit there and wish it was a different way. Design your dream life. Make it happen. Start today. I'm here. You can hit me up in the DMs every single day on the Skool. I love talking to people. I love hopping on calls with people, and I can't wait to get to know you too. That's right. So go ahead and say, hey, in the comments. Let me know that you made it this far. I do hope I was sharing the screen all of that time. Oh, I've made errors on these live streams many, many times. That's part of the game. The journey is growing through and getting better and better. Yeah, Explore is here underneath my name. Snag that special. There's only 10 left, and you want to get one of those. Meanwhile, you can join me tomorrow at the same time for Sunday Skool. These are my weekends at 8 a.m. Pacific. I do Saturday sessions and I do Sunday Skool, and we talk about the school, and we're schooling around all weekend here when you get wise with Wendy. So go make it a great day. Hop on a call with me and start your Skool here now. Get going. It's so simple. I can't wait to help you. Remember those 3 keys. Those 3 keys: breathe, smile, and enjoy. The more you reset, the more you regulate, the more you're rocking.